Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody doing fine. Today we are recording a group discussion for LAX 2069 news headlines. First of all, I have introduced myself. My name is Divya Dr. Flavindran from semester 9 PJJ. My metric number is J45997. I'm taking a Bachelor of Science of Human Resource Development in University Putra Malaysia Sedang. So can you all introduce yourself first?
Hi.
Okay, hi. Yeah, Kak
Hi.
Ratna first.
Okay, Ratna first. Okay, Assalamualaikum to Madam Najiha. I'm Ratna binti Saimin. My matrix number is J46059 and I'm from Kuching, Sarawak. That's it. Aruna?
Okay, hi. I'm Aruna here and my metric number is J45987 and I'm from Bachelor Communication. Yeah.
Hi, I am Haniza. Metric number J45993 from Bachelor of Communication. Iza?
Eliza?
Hi, my name is Siti Faliza binti Muhammad Isa. My matrix number J46034.
Okay, thank you for your introduction, friends. So as we agreed before, our fourth topic that we have choose for this video will be focusing on education. So I am the one choose the education topic. So my news headlines for today is the problems with our local education system. So I have searched this news from the internet, which is one of the website. Name is FMT website on February 2, 2020. Since education plays a vital role in upbringing of children, a good question to pose at the start of this new decade in what the country has achieved in terms of primary and secondary education, and where do we go from here? Over the past few decades, the education system of the country has continued to evolve with each new education minister bringing a new method that they hope would change the quality of education for the better. However, considering the latest program for the international student assessment results, the fact stands that Malaysia has not improved much. In a letter published in local English daily, July 2018, written by Ivan Wang, titled "We Need to Reform the Education System." He notes three critical issues with the local school system. One of the reason is overworked teachers. Although this issue has been ongoing and mentioned time and time again, there is still much room for improvement. Teachers these days have to more administrative work rather than actual teaching, making it only harder for them to improve. And second reason is promoting an atmosphere of fear. Another issue with the education system is the promotion of an environment that encourages the fear of failure, fear of humiliation, and fear of disapproval. Third issue is education system running for the past decades didn't take into consideration the different kind of intelligence that children can have. Parents send their children to school, to tuition center, and for extra classes, showing them into rat race, in a way teaching them that success is only about achievements. In my opinion, to have a good education system, the society and government must work as whole, because the future of society and progress of country is comparatively reflected the success of students in their education. That's all my news. Thank you. Ratna, Ms. Ratna, can you share your news?
Okay, thank you, Divya. For the fourth video that I choose for the education team, I choose the title of the news headlines is Improving the Quality of Education, which is written by Tara Naya Arumugam on the November 1st, 2021. it is about the budget actually. So the 14.5 billion ringgit set aside for the higher education ministry under the 2022 budget will improve the quality of education besides benefiting young graduates and the underprivileged. Higher Education Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Nuraini Ahmad said the allocation would help the ministry and its agency implement higher education development programs and strengthen technical and vocational education and training, TVET. There were 15 budget initiatives actually to help graduates and the ministry. It includes a Peranti Siswa Keluarga Malaysia, which would provide a table device to each of the 600,000 students in higher learning institutions from B40 household. And TVET would be strengthened with the 6.6 billion funding, which would also benefit various ministries and agencies. An additional 200 million will go towards implementing joint programs with industry. The Malaysian Research and Education Network would receive 67 million to upgrade its access network in all higher learning institutions from 500 Mbps to 10 Gbps. National Higher Education Fund Corporation loan repayment discount will be offered from November 1 to April 30th, which would benefit 1.67 million borrowers. And then the government agreed to extend double tax deduction to companies offering scholarships to tertiary students, and this initiative had been expanded to all fields of study. The ministry would introduce the e-Start program to provide a one-off credit of 150 ringgit into the e-wallets of youth aged 18 to 20, including full-time students at higher learning institutions. So the government will also expand mobile clinic services to university teaching hospitals to increase access to screening and health education. That is the part of among of the benefits actually. So I hope that as a part of the university students, even though we are now in distant learning, I hope that with the distribution of budget, it will improve the quality of education in the country, especially in higher learning institution. That's from me. That's all from me, Aruna.
Okay, okay, thanks, Kak Ratna. Okay, so today in today our discussion, I would like to choose the news from FMT, which is the headline is use of Mandarin Tamil in vernacular schools, constitutional rules, High Court. Okay, this report by V. Anmalagan on December 29, 2021. And this is a about the High Court has ruled that the use of Tamil and Mandarin in vernacular schools is so. In this case, Judge Muhammad Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali also held that the existence of about 1,000 such schools catering to about 500,000 students is illegal and constitutional. These schools are not a public authorities as defined in the federal constitutions usually as the media instruction, he said. So in dismissing suit against the acts of schools. Here must also look at pre and post Merdeka laws and constitutions which provide safeguards for the use of these languages and for the school to exist. So in light of the finding, the vernacular school is not a public authority, and in view of its historical and legislative background to Article 152 and the intention of the framers of the Constitution to use of a non-Malay medium of instruction for teaching in Chinese Tamil vernacular schools is not for the purpose and not an infringement of Article 2. So this is why its judgment was focused predominantly on the interpretation and did not delve into the role of the national language in the promotion of national identity and unity. So this is the main thing I did from the news, which is about use of Mandarin and Tamil in vernacular schools. So this is the thing I just want to share in our discussion today. So maybe next, are you?
Okay, thank you, Aruna. For the topic today, I have chosen an article from our local English newspaper, the New Straits Times, dated April 5th, 2016. It was retrieved online and is actually an article written by an ex-teacher who was kind of frustrated of how education is being politicized by politicians. With the headline, Don't Politicize Language Education. The author had questioned why some Malaysians have organized a demonstration against the dual language program, or in short, it called the LP. The demo was sparked by government action to make the LP a part of the Memartabatkan Bahasa Malaysia dan Memperkukuhkan Bahasa Inggeris strategy to uphold the sanctity of the Malay language and strengthening of the English language proficiency among students. According to the author, the move against the DLP program is being championed by members of political parties, but attacking the English education policy for our national school system is no way to go. He added that the demonstrators, organizers, and supporters have done a disservice not only to the country, but also to the future generation, which is our children. My personal opinion, this is highly relatable to the news that Ms. Stevia had shared just now. I couldn't agree more with the author that the political turmoil had driven the politician to toy with our education system for their political leverage. I urge all Malaysians to step up to these people and tell them to quit messing around with the future of our children. And that's it. And Iza, next.
Okay, I got this article from nxt.com.my by Fiona Kessler. Okay, this article about Lim Kok Wing University working to rectify program accreditation issues. Lim Kok Wing University of Creative Technology, LUCT, was taking steps to rectify the accreditation for 8 of its program. This because two LUCT students brought to light the Malaysian Qualification Agency MQA has a revocation of their program accreditation status. So LUCT has been given 30 days to appeal and submit new documents to re-audit by the MQA. In the media statement, LUCT clarified that out of 98 program offered at university, only 8 postgraduate program were not given the green light for accreditation extension. However, the management has confirmed that they will be taking swift action to rectify the matter. So this from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Faliza. Okay, so the conclusion for the education team is education makes people capable of doing new interesting things that can go a long way to improving human living conditions and standards. Our whole life is the process of learning and gaining new useful knowledge. We should always remember that getting a good education is imperative in today's societies, as it is a foundation of for our successful future. Only if you believe and work hard, you can achieve anything. So I think that's all from us for the fourth video. Anything you all want to add?
No, that should be it.
Yeah, that's it. We can wrap up.
I think that's all for our fourth video. We will meet again in our fifth video recording with a team of climate change, which is hosted by Haniza, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Me.
Thank you guys for participating this video. Thank you and bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.